Hi Cancer, welcome to your weekly love reading. Let's see what's going on for you this week in terms of love. Six of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. This is someone that watches you from afar. Someone that's feeling very confused about your connection, but someone that is also a very generous person, someone that's very giving. They like helping people, sending a lot of light and love. They may be in a job where they help lots of people in some way, shape or form. But yeah, this is someone that's spying on you, I mean, from afar. Ace of Swords. And then the Two of Swords. So this is really saying that some sort of clarity came into their life. This may be the veil of illusion, and your connection came in and it's like pierced, it started to pierce through that veil of illusion. This may be a secretive person. Your connection may be about helping them come more out into the light and be their true self. But yeah, I feel like this Two of Swords is, they live kind of like a double life, at least right for now, at this time. Like there's a 3D, what they show on the surface, and then there's like the hidden aspect of themselves. And it's a bit of a tightrope right now. They're like how they're trying to balance, and 6 is about balance as well. But then on the tightrope, they're trying to balance themselves as to not fall off into that water. And there's rocks here. Water represents emotion, so they're trying to stay balanced. They may even be trying to hide from their own feelings a little bit, perhaps at times, because they don't want to fall into the rocks, they don't want to fall into the water, they don't want to fall into emotional chaos, basically, at this time. So yeah, someone who very caring, very giving, has some sort of authority or job where they help assist other people. You very much feel this energy of them spying on you. Yeah, and they're on some sort of tightrope. They are very much drawn to you because they subconsciously or maybe consciously realize that you are very similar in many ways. They may see that you have this external appearance or how you conduct yourself in your day-to-day life, but then they recognize that you have this massive depth about you that maybe you don't show to the world, or you don't show to many people in your life. And so Spirit is saying you've come together because you're very much of the same vibration, very much of the same frequency, and there's this feeling of liberation. You may be at a distance from each other. That could be what the Two of Swords is as well. You're over here, they're over there, but in the middle, like in the middle of this separation, you're connecting in a etheric, sorry about the noise, in the higher realms, and clarity is coming up in the higher dimensions. Crown chakra opening for you both here. Okay, so let's pull some clarifiers. What's this Ace of Swords about? The Emperor. Interesting. What's this Ace of Swords and the Emperor about? We have Justice, which has another sword, and the Devil. Okay, so Sun is at the bottom of the deck here. Something coming to light, awareness, seeing things clearly, Who is this person? They're the Emperor, they're the Justice. There's someone that believes in fairness. Again, they have some sort of position of power. Crowns here, crown chakra opening, very wise. Open to guidance from spirit. When you've met, there's some sort of devil energy here. This is all about fears, restrictions, karma, feeling bound by fears, illusions. And Ace of Swords, it's like it's cut through that, and Justice. This connection is an awakening. It's cutting through anything that isn't serving this person and yourself as well. The Emperor. So yeah, this person has a lot of confidence. This is someone that, again, they have some position of power, so they make a lot of decisions that affect people, many people is what I'm feeling. Maybe they work in law or something. It doesn't have to be. Interesting. Devil. I feel like this is someone that helps people to overcome their own obstacles, their own difficulties. Could be someone that's going through a divorce or a breakup as well. Justice talks about divorce, legal matters. The Devil talks about toxic karmic relationships. Also any kind of like difficult circumstance. Cutting through that. They're the sun. They shed light and joy and happiness and healing upon people. I feel like this, I'm hearing from Spirit, this is who they truly are, but in their day-to-day life that's being like restricted in some way, or that they can just take that kindness, that generosity of their heart and take it a lot further. And one of the main reasons you've met this person is so that they have more of an awakening, so they become more of their true self, and they can send out that light and love into the world, into their job, because I do feel like their job is helping lots of people. Yeah, because they're a light worker, but it's like they've reached this, they've reached the ceiling, and this is like breaking through that ceiling so that they can rise up further, be more of a light worker. That's one of the reasons why I've met this person. What's this Two of Swords about in terms of who is this person? Two of Swords. Okay, so I'm feeling drawn to pull two cards because I'm seeing this as like two energies, who they really are deep down and who they appear to be in their day-to-day life. So yeah, there's someone that's very hard-working. Again, they have a lot of recognition. They're very spiritual though. I feel this is their soul is very inspired. They have a lot of passion and drive to make their work more spiritual in some kind of way. Or just express their spirituality, their spiritual truth more and more. So this is some sort of divine mission, and by that I mean you have a soul contract. This person agreed to help people, but now it's like there's more of a spiritual flavour that's being blended with what they're already doing, or more empathic, I'm hearing, loving, guiding force in like terms of emotion, in terms of helping inspire people more to believe in themselves and have confidence in themselves, because they're building a cathedral here. So that is in the 3D, there's a place to go to have more spiritual truths and more faith, more of the divine being grounded in this person. and their endeavours of helping people. So what's this Six of Pentacles in terms of who is this person? Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so we have a king here and a queen. There's so many like cards here with crowns on. This person, their crown chakra. And look at the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Swords, Two of Cups. And I'm feeling that one as well. Hermit in reverse. Spirit is saying this person has so much light, so much love, so much to offer to the world, but it was being repressed in certain ways. Meeting you is like a gateway for them to really open up that aspect of themselves more and share that light with the world. Who is this person? So yeah, this person is very balanced in their divine masculine and feminine energies. There's a scale of balance here. Another scale came out with justice. It's imbalanced here. So any sort of unfairness, any sort of injustice, this person is going to be helping people with. Could be that they're going to help people to know their confidence and know that they're an equal and know that they're worthy. That could be an aspect of it, but yeah, they're very balanced in their masculine and feminine energies. This is someone that's very nurturing. They embody divine feminine qualities, nurturing. They're intuitive. Their crown chakra's open. They're open to spirituality, but also they can be logical. They can be like scientific. They can be very practical. So the spirit is saying this is like the perfect combination for them to help people, and they feel that passion strongly in their heart to help people. Four of Swords. So yeah, this person is highly empathic, highly sensitive. They pick up on energies easily. I feel like they take on other people's energies. They may have a tendency to be a bit of a people pleaser, a bit of a martyr. You may have met this person to help them come back into balance in that way as well, and not burn themselves out, because when they're burning themselves out, they don't have as much time, energy to be able to help others. You know, even though that sounds paradoxical, it's like this person needs to take a time out, work on their own heart, work on their own self-love, receive. I'm hearing from Spirit, they're now receiving an influx of love and light and energy. It's really rejuvenating them. It's rejuvenating their spirit. They're feeling much happier. I'm seeing this person like smiling more, just feeling more energized, spring in their step kind of thing. And it's because they're opened. They reached a point in their life, they'd already given so much that it was time the divine gave that love back to them in a way where they consciously realized it, so they'd have more energy, more light. I'm seeing like the chakras and the energy of love and light from the higher realms coming down through their heart chakra, through all of their chakras, taking root in the 3D. They're more consciously plugged into the divine. They have more to give, basically. But this person needs to remember to give to themselves, take time for themselves, love themselves, so that their heart is naturally overflowing. They're not working on empty. Their Spirit is saying your connection's helping them know their confidence, know their worth, so their heart is naturally overflowing. They're not running on that empty anymore. This is someone who values relationships of all kinds. They do see people as equals. They'd like to see the good in everyone. A balance of give and take. The Six of Pentacles came out as well with that, wherever that is. Oh, right in front of me. Balance of give and take. So yeah, this person, they're a humble person. They help people that need help, but they're not like arrogant about it. They don't see themselves as above these people. They try and help other people rise up. They feel like you're on the same page with each other. You feel equally about each other. I'm hearing a message from Spirit here. It's like you may have literally met through a crowd of people, even though it sounds like cheesy. Your eyes met or something, and or you're just drawn to each other. Spirit's saying something about there's a doorway between you both, and that doorway opens you up to the divine. And that doorway, just imagine there's like a door in between these two people. You both go through it into like more oneness, into more spirituality, into a portal to the higher realms. And for some of you, Spirit is even saying you may literally converse with this person through a doorway. And they're kind of laughing about that because it's like a literal like representation of the portal that's like between you both. Okay, so let's look into how's this person thinking, feeling, and what they're thinking about you at this time. What are they thinking and feeling about you right now? I feel like they're a bit overwhelmed. There's a lot of light and love coming down from the higher realms about this connection, maybe even from you. Look, we have Two of Cups again. Yeah, they definitely feel that you're very significant to them. They feel that you're on the same page as each other. You could be twin flames. Definitely some very powerful soulmate connection. There's the yin, the yang here. You've come together, and they feel amazed by that because it's opened up that doorway. It's opened up so much for this person and for both of you. So they're feeling very deeply romantic feelings for you, but it's way beyond that. They're feeling that deep spiritual bond, like to the depths at which words cannot even describe. How are they feeling about you at this time? Seven of Wands. Yeah, it's a bit overwhelming. So they may be taking a bit of distance at this time, or they're trying to stand their ground. This connection is about, an aspect of it is about breaking down ego, identity, the false self, breaking down anything that stands in the way of bringing more light and love to the world, basically, and being more in your true selves. And so that's like these 6 wands here trying to, or not trying to, they are kind of like breaking down things about this person and this life that aren't serving them or aren't serving this mission. And yeah, it's natural for them to be a bit like, wow, they don't want to be knocked off their feet by this. They don't want to make like poor decisions or anything like that. They're trying to hold back or slow things down a little bit because this divine destruction I'm hearing is happening. So yeah, that's a natural response for them to be hesitant. In some cases this will come across as them running away or them being in denial. In other cases this person can be balanced overall, like they're a balanced person, and so they're just trying to stay balanced and not be knocked off their feet and taking things in their stride, like taking like deep breaths, trying to integrate this. How are they feeling about you at this time? Ace of Wands. So they're feeling very passionate. They may feel a lot of like sexual desire potentially as well. They've got a lot of goals, a lot of aspirations. I feel like you're an inspiration to this person, or it's the hand of God, it's the divine, and this connection, this oneness that they feel with you is this massive inspiration. A lot of inspiration is coming down through their crown chakra. Okay, interesting. Spirit is saying in this one, they've put the hat on. It's like, yeah, they're trying to like block that influx just a little bit. It depends who we're talking about, because this is a general reading. Some they'll be majorly trying to block this because they don't understand it. For others who are, because they are a balance of the divine masculine and feminine, I feel like they have a deeper understanding or awareness or just a trust in the divine as to what's happening. And so yeah, they're a little bit like, you know, they got to stay balanced within themselves, but they're still allowing this information to come down. Look, this is like the divine inspiration into the crown chakra. Okay, so let's get some clarifiers about how they're feeling about you. What's the Seven of Wands about? Yeah, Ten of Wands. So they love this connection, they love you, but you know, this is creating tower moments. This is crumbling what isn't serving, and so that is a difficult, confusing upheaval to go through. And so at times it feels a bit burdensome for them, and Spirit is saying it's because there's so much light and love and higher dimensional, higher vibrations coming down. It takes a while for the physical body to be able to open up and receive and integrate that. It can't just happen all at once. The body can't handle that, and so there needs to be this slowing down sometimes to allow for a more comfortable integration of those energies into the 3D body, into the mind, into the energy of your human self. Okay, but that difficulty won't last too long. I feel like it's going to happen in stages, phases, because it's a 10, so you will get a relief. They will get a relief, I'm hearing. Like things will feel easier soon, but then yeah, there'll be other times that come up where it feels like a struggle, like fearful. And that's natural, part of that awakening. So, Two of Cups, how they feel about you. We have Eight of Pentacles, Page of Wands. So, in some cases it's something to do with their work, perhaps, where they're feeling very connected with you. Maybe you meet them through work or something like that. More generally speaking, this person, they know that this is a brand new light journey for them, a spiritual journey, and new doors opened up for them, whether there's someone that feels it's spiritual or not, and they're working hard towards it. I feel this is someone that's, you know, they've hit I'm hearing they've hit the ground running when it comes to your connection, and that's really, really positive. Not many people can do that, but because this person is already balanced, they're already divine masculine, feminine, maybe even spiritual, they definitely have faith or a belief in a higher power. They're working on it, you know, they're working on themselves, they're enjoying the process, I feel. Yeah, some fears come up sometimes, it can be burdensome at times, but overall they have faith and they know they're going in a new direction, so they're not resisting it overall, they're going with it, they're moving with it. That's really positive. And what's this Ace of Wands in terms of how are they feeling about you? Okay, I feel it's, wow, both of these. Yeah, the Tower and Seven of Cups. Okay, so yeah, this is like the ego death. At times they're feeling a lot of fear, upheaval, emotional roller coaster, confusion, because this Seven of Cups is confusion, illusions. It's about daydreaming, it's about options, it's about things in the higher realms. So there's a lot of energy here, a lot of things that are up in the higher realms. They are like grounding. They feel a lot of passion. I feel like they are partly, I'm hearing from Spirit, they feel a lot of passion for you because you and this connection makes them feel out of control. So it's kind of scary but thrilling at the same time. But yeah, there's certain things falling away to make room for them to be more of their true self. So many doors of opportunity opening here. Some cases they feel like a decision may be looming, perhaps. Very much thinking about you a lot, daydreaming, fantasizing, seeing all the possibilities that are opening up for them. But I feel like that Seven of Wands is, they feel much more comfortable, and I just feel like right now it's meant to be that this is a lot of it being in the 5D, thinking about it, feeling that energy, connecting with the higher realms, rather than, you know, now is not the time for it to ground in whichever way it's meant to. How are they feeling about you? What they're thinking? Knight of Wands, so again feeling very passionate, working on the connection. I feel it thrills them because they feel like they could get hurt, but that's kind of thrilling because there's all these flames here, there's a dragon here. This is someone that is courageous, maybe even bold, like they just want to, I'm hearing from Spirit, they just want to feel it all. They want to feel the joy, they want to feel, you know, the highs, the lows, the pain. They want to just feel alive. Like maybe before meeting you they felt stagnant, maybe they felt bored in life, maybe they felt like they were just going in circles, and they're just really enjoying like the thrill of this mind-blowing connection. They like feeling the depths of those emotions. Seven of Swords, Eight of Wands, so a lot of like powerful movement, stirring of emotions. Maybe even a part of them kind of like likes you, likes feeling this desire, because maybe it's like forbidden fruit or something. I'm seeing, this is the card of running away and the fox. Maybe they're feeling a bit sly, and maybe they feel like it's wrong that you like each other or something, but that's like fulfilling some sort of fantasy or something. And Eight of Wands, that's that rapid energy coming down from the divine, taking root. They're feeling passionate. Maybe they're wanting, okay, what I'm seeing here, what I'm hearing here as well is like they're running away from something or someone, feeling all this passion, and they're wanting to race towards you, you know. Whether they're actually doing that is a different thing, but this is what they're thinking about in their mind, or fantasizing about in their mind. Maybe they felt very confused about someone else or something in their life, and a part of them is looking for this escapism with you, and that's why they're daydreaming about you. Seven of Cups. Two of Swords here, that's confusion, that's some sort of decision. They may be running away from a decision, or it can be confusion, crossroads, or they just felt a lot of confusion about something, someone in their life, and they don't want to deal with that. So they're having that escapism, that they're rushing towards you. They're carrying 5 swords, but they're dropping 1. Maybe they felt in some circumstance in their life that someone or something was pushing them away. Or someone in their life felt confused, so they were trying to chase this person for answers, and that pushed them away. And then they felt isolated, they felt lonely, they felt misunderstood. And it's interesting, 1 sword is falling away, so the Ace of Swords, it's like some sort of clarity came in. Yeah, there's the Ace of Swords that we started with. A new beginning, seeing things more clearly. Your connection, I feel. And then they're still holding 4 swords. That's about needing to take time to heal. So your connections come in to try and heal them from some sort of adversity that they felt stuck in, but they may be feeling a bit guilty, like they're being sly, like the fox maybe. 8 of Wands, it's divine. It came down. It came down from the divine, manifested. Let's pull some clarifiers. What's this 7 of Swords? The running away, or this is like a fear of confrontation. Maybe there was a lot of confrontation in their life, and when they daydream about you, it soothes their soul. It could be that they're also running away from how confronting this connection is. A part of them is running away from it, but at the same time they passionately want that on some level as well. And that's what the 2 of Swords is. Feeling pulled in different directions. And if this reading has really resonated with you, please give it a thumbs up, write a comment, and subscribe to my channel as well if you haven't already. So thank you so much for joining me here. I really do appreciate it. Take care. Bye.